Our main proposition approaches the challenge from 5 key areas. Firstly, we start with the assessment phase, our Sustainability Opportunity Assessment, or SOA. This is the key starting point to help build a baseline, understand your ESG procurement maturity, and define key abatement levers to see where to focus. We often do this alongside a typical cost assessment to find cost savings to fund the carbon journey, helping mitigate the challenge of investment. Then, we move into design and implementation, where we look at 3 main levers: reducing emissions from suppliers, reducing emissions from the supply chain, and reducing emissions from products. When we talk about suppliers, we look at how to actively influence suppliers through incentives and disincentives, plus how you adapt sourcing processes to select new suppliers that have lower emissions. We also recommend looking more across the value chain and at the broader ecosystem. For example, how can you work with your suppliers more, or form alliances with competitors to drive industry change? Moving on to the supply chain, we start off by looking at where you should source from in the world based on emissions. So rather than reshoring or nearshoring, we look at greenshoring. For a manufacturing client, we look to the impact of the new CBAM regulations to advise whether they should source steel from China or Europe. We also look at our client's logistics footprint to see how to reduce it. For example, switching from air freight to sea freight, or moving from diesel vans to EVs. The next area is around product design, which includes how to build sustainability into your design processes, how to conduct value engineering to redesign products, and product lifecycle management. The final area we support on is establishing the operating model. The priority areas for clients are data, upskilling their teams, and refining procurement processes to factor sustainability more into decision making. Using these 5 elements, we support clients on their end-to-end decarbonization journey to help them reach their carbon goals.